Yo, what is going on, everybody? It's Nate the Whipsmith here, and today, guys, I was going to film me opening my new bench grinder that I just got today, but when I opened it, all the guards and stuff were bent like this, because they're supposed to stand like this to keep the wheel straight, but they bent like this, and the wheel is also broke like this, and I gotta go get a new one to replace the new one that replaced the new one, because this is my second bench grinder that I just got within the last 2 weeks. So instead of showing you that, I'm going to be reviewing this knife that I also bought today. Also a multi-tool, I may review that, but I already opened it. What I still got the packaging. I haven't cut anything with it yet, so we'll do like the free paper, see if it's razor sharp straight out of the package. I'm hoping it will be. So basically, this is the Guidesman 7-inch folding knife that I got from Menards. It's stainless steel. It doesn't specify if it's a high carbon steel. Well, I'm hoping it is a high carbon, because normally these sorts of knives, Guidesman in the past, have been pretty good. But what it's got is, it's a stainless steel. It's the blade. The type of blade is a clip point. The handle is made out of aluminum. The safety is a lockback, and I'll explain what that is in a sec for those of you who don't know. It's 2.7 ounces. Blade length is 3 1/8 of an inch. The closed or handle length is 4 1/4 inch, and then with the knife open, it's 7 1/4 inches. It says blade is sharp, handle with care. Knives are not toys. Yeah, right. Knives are toys.
No, they're not.
Wait, what?
They're not toys.
They're not.
No.
So all those ones I bought for my future kids, I can't keep because they're not toys.
No.
You're not supposed to give 8-month-old knives.
No,
what?
you're not.
I don't know what you're talking. Wait, seriously?
Yeah, seriously.
Oh, I have to go buy new birthday gifts for my future kids. Crap. Hang on, guys. I gotta go write this down.
Yeah, you do that. I'm out.
Now, I got this knife. Today it was on sale for $4. Normally it's like $6. So instead of paying $5.99 for it, I paid $3.99. Yes, I know. I said $4. I'm sorry, I lied. A penny is a lot of money, guys. I mean, it's just, people deny it sometimes, but let's face it, it's a lot of money. But yeah, I got this for $3, $4, not $3, basically $4. And what I have here is I have a $27 Gerber knife. I can't remember exactly what kind of knife it is. I'll look it up and flash the exact name, probably a package, and maybe a sponsor dealership, and all this crazy stuff up on the screen. But yeah, this is for comparison. Now, first thing off the bat that I notice, that there's no belt clip on this one, which I like in all my knives. It's nice to just have it sitting at the top of your pocket, and just reach in, grab it out, and go. This one doesn't have a belt clip, so you're going to have to dig around your pocket for a bit, but it's not that big of a deal. For $4, it's not that bad. So, I mentioned earlier that it's the back lock, which means to unlock it, you have to push this little tab here to do it. The difference between the back lock and, I don't know exactly what it's called, but I call it the one finger unlock, which is this little tab thingy right here that you push to unlock it. They're basically a spring, and they always kind of hurt my thumb to undo it, but it is nice if you're trying to open and close your knife one-handed. Another thing I've noticed is that there's no knob right here. You know, this little knob, which allows you to open the knife with one hand, is not here. This is obviously use 2 hands to open knife. I mean, I can attempt to open it with one hand. It's really hard to do without the pin thing. I call it a thumb pin. See, I don't know the technical names for these things. It's just what I call it. So there's no thumb pin, so it's hard to get it open. I mean, for $4 knife, it's not a deal breaker. Same thing with the clip for paying $4 or $6 normal price. It's not a deal breaker. It's still, as far as I can tell, an okay knife. Also, the handle slabs being made out of aluminum instead of, say, plastic, which is what I was kind of expecting for a $4 knife, and was happily surprised that wasn't that way, is also a big bonus. Their overall feel of the handle, it's a little weird back here, but it's not too bad. It's not as compact as, say, this one. You can see this one just kind of fits in your hand a bit better. It's more versatile knife handle. Another thing I noticed is right here, I'm not really sure what this is. I'm sure it's some kind of screwy dealy-do that screws into another screwy dealy-do, and I think they're called post screws. It's like a post that goes in, and then there's a screw that screws into the post and holds them together. I'll flash a picture up on screen right about now of what I'm talking about, and then you guys will understand, and you won't have to try to interpret my ramblings. But there's also a lanyard hole, which I'm going to take full advantage of. But I'm looking at it. It's a clip point knife. My other knife is a clip point. I kind of like clip points. Pretty cool. This bump right here is to push your thumb against. If you have to push down on something, push your thumb against it, which is kind of nice. This one has it slightly in the handle, but it's not as dominant as this one is, so that's pretty cool. These holes right here, I like that. I'm probably going to do something with it. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Maybe paracord route, possibly, but I'm not sure, because that would mean cutting through something. There'd be more drag with the paracord. But I'm definitely going to add a lanyard. So at this point in time, I can't really think of anything else to say about it. So I'm going to go get a piece of paper, and we're going to see if it's... Alright, so first off, we're going to do a Gerber knife, which I have had for about 2 weeks, and let me tell you, when I got it out of the pack, it was... But it's still sharp. I have cut myself a couple times with it. It hurts. Not deliberately. Don't take that away. I was cutting a piece of paracord twice, and I slipped twice, and it wasn't even really cut. It just kind of like nicked the end of my finger. Put a band-aid on it. The next day it was fine. But anyways, as you can see, it doesn't just glide through it. If you drag it, it cuts slightly, but to just pull the knife through, it just kind of bunches up and rips it. Now, I have not done this, so I don't know if this little thing is... So yes, it is definitely razor sharp out of the box, so you're going to want to be careful with it. I mean, it's a knife, so who's going to be careful with it anyways? But it is kind of stiff when you first get it. I'm sure it'll wear out with time. Matter of fact, I've been opening and closing it since about 2 o'clock when I bought it, or at least 2 o'clock when I got it out of the store. So it's definitely loosened up a little bit. Now, in regards to rigidity of the blade, there's not a lot of play with it. I think it wiggles just slightly, but it's not something you'd really notice. Whereas if you take this Remington, which I've had for a long time, and there's a way to fix it. I looked it up, and is the post screw. The post screw that holds the blade into the knife. But as you can see, there can be quite a bit of play with the blade. I usually just take my finger and twist it, and that usually does it up pretty good for the time. Now this is an old knife, can't tell, it's been through a lot of stuff. this is gonna turn to a review about this knife because I love this knife. It's just had for so long. I'm probably gonna try to restore it. That's what I'm gonna do. The one thing I don't like about it is that it has serrations. But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah. About this knife, the thing I really like about this knife is that it has the finger grooves right here. It's just so easy to open. And when I bought my Gerber knife, which I'll admit I think I do like just slightly better than the Remington, but that's just because there's no serrations on the blade. I don't like serrations on the blade. It's just a thing of mine. I don't like them. But as you can see, there's none of those cool little finger grooves, so you have to pinch it with your thumb and middle finger to get it started, and then you can hit the thumb pin to open it up. But it's so stiff that it takes a lot of effort to get it started with a thumb pin, and it actually hurts my thumb to just start it that way. So I usually pinch the blade, get it started, and then switch up to the thumb pin, which is not bad. It's actually this knife is a really solid knife. I like it. It's a good buy. I don't regret buying it. It's just a minor thing that is just a minor annoyance. But as you can see, this one's just such a quick open, and I love it. Of course, if I could buy a replacement blade that didn't have serrations, that would be awesome. But it's probably not something that's ever gonna happen because I got this knife in a trade. I didn't actually buy it. I got this knife in a trade, and it served me well. Look, I've only had it 1 year. It served me well for a year, and it's still kicking technically. I think I would just add a little bit of super glue to that post screw, and it's because I've taken it apart. I want to take it apart, clean up all the slabs, paint it, make it look nice again. But getting back to this one, yeah, two-hand open. Overall, for the $4 that I pay, or most likely if you buy it, the $6 you would pay for it, it's not a bad knife. It's pretty good to say buy for your kid if for his first knife. It's just so, it's almost mesmerizing to do this. I can sit and do this all day with a sharp knife. I just love it. I think it's starting to lose the razor sharp stuff. Yeah. It still got a little bit. But after a while, cut paper, the factory edge dulls. And then it's not going to go to the point where you need sharpen it for a while, but the same place you pick up this knife, you can pick up this pretty neat whetstone that lets you sharpen your knives. If you don't know how to use a whetstone, I would suggest looking up online. You just look up on YouTube. I wouldn't suggest getting a tool sharpener because they advertise, oh yes, razor sharp, great. But in the end, it actually, most of them anyways, I have seen one, and that's my grandpa's really old tool sharpener that doesn't do this. But most of the time, the sharpening thing comes way up on the blade and actually starts eating away way high up on the blade, instead of just bringing the edge of the blade to, you know, that nice razor sharp edge that everybody loves to have. But yeah, knives are fun, knives are cool. This is definitely a good buy. It's nice, it's affordable. Let's see if I can shave with it. Oh, look at that. You could shave with this thing. It's crazy. I love it when a knife gets like that. But I'm hopefully going to be making a knife sometime this week. It depends on if the temperature around here breaks 0 degrees. Right now it's like -2 out. Michigan, I'm telling you, it's crazy. If it does get warm enough, I will be hopefully making a knife sometime in the near future. I should have a belt grinder coming in within the next couple of days. Actually, along with the knife and my busted bench grinder that I was busted when I got it, that I now have to take back, I bought belts for the belt grinder that's coming in. I have 40 grit to start off for stack removal, 80 grit, medium, moving it up, and then a 120 to do some finishing work. And then I'm going to be getting a buffing wheel for my angle grinder, so that way it just gets that nice mirror finish, hopefully, by the time it's done. Although I may leave green, just make it look fancy. But if you guys do enjoy this sort of content, please hit the subscribe button. I mean, if you hit the subscribe button and if you comment something nice or say, hey, check out this knife, here's $5 to go pay for it, because my dad doesn't understand buying new knives. My thinking is you can never have too many knives. I mean, I just love knives. They're just so cool. Yeah, just tap the subscribe button. I will hopefully be making semi-regular content. Not sure if I will or not. Right now it's currently New Year's Eve, and I'm too nervous to make that sort of resolution because I will break it within 1 week. So I'm not gonna make a New Year's resolution to upgrade like at least once a week, maybe once every 2 weeks. But my robotics team is gonna have build season coming up, and I'm gonna try to do vlogs on that. And I'm rambling again. So yeah, if you like this video, grab your whips, crack that like button in the face like you mean it, and I will see all of you in the next video. See ya!